Hey there! Few hours ago, Apple showed off their new iPhones for this year, and I mean everyone from news channels to tech YouTube channels is getting excited for the new iPhone XR because it has 90% of the features of XS, but it costs much less in price. That's okay, but please don't hate me for what I'm going to tell you next. If you go and watch the glorious Apple iPhone XS introduction video on YouTube, by the way, I have given a link down below, it ends with something like this. Apple iPhone XR has not been authorized by FCC and it may not be offered for sale until it gets authorized. That is a bit of a heartbreak. No one knows the clear reason why iPhone XR has not been authorized by FCC, and if Apple doesn't get the authorization, then things might take a U-turn and the phone which you wanted to get because of its fancy new colors will not be in the stores. But who knows, Apple is a big freaking giant and we might see it in the stores. So this right here is the biggest heartbreaking news for Apple fans who wanted to own phone like iPhone X but at a lesser budget. If you know someone who literally jumped up after seeing the iPhone XR's price, then let him know about this video by sharing it. But there are plenty of other things which Apple did not mention about the iPhone XR at the event. Let's start with the display. It is not even a full HD screen at this price, and the resolution is just enough to fill up the 326 pixels per inch to give it that Retina display certificate. It is an LCD display just like iPhone 8, 7 or 6, and not an OLED like iPhone X or XS, and it cannot play HDR videos from Netflix or YouTube. And it also lacks the 3D touch. That is why this phone costs $250 less than the iPhone XS. Display was the most expected thing to face the cost cutting. iPhone XR comes in 6 different colors, and no, you don't get the gold color in this model. For that color, you will have to pay the golden premium of extra $250. Some of you may have noticed that the black color of iPhone XR is darker than the space gray of iPhone XS. And the white color is actually whiter and brighter in color when compared to the iPhone XS silver color. iPhone XR is the least expensive iPhone of this year, but it has the best battery backup out of all 3 iPhones. I think the reason for this is the low resolution display. The processor of iPhone XR does not have to work that hard to push 320 pixels per inch as compared to the iPhone XS's 458 pixels per inch. Last year's iPhone X had IP67 water and dust resistant rating. The new iPhone XS has the even better IP60 rating, which means you can keep your phone under 2 meters of water for 30 minutes. But the iPhone XR has IP67 rating, another cost cutting. iPhone XR lacks the support of gigabit LTE like the expensive iPhone XS and XS Max. It has 4G LTE Advanced. For most people, it won't even matter because there is no carrier providing gigabit LTE speeds. You may not also know that iPhone SE, 6S and iPhone X had been discontinued. There are plenty of great YouTubers who are making first impressions video to know everything else about the new iPhones. Go check them out, and if you did not know what I told you about iPhone XR in this video, then share this video with everyone you know. Until then, take care of those pixels.